Hey, good afternoon everybody. Joe Duenas here at JZD Properties here. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is where homeowners come to get the raw, unedited information on what's happening here in the real estate market and how it's going to be affecting your home values and your home purchases here. You know, today what I want to discuss in the city, I want to discuss a very specific price point, and that is the $1 million plus. The market's moving very quickly. We saw a huge run up in 2013, and everybody's question is, what do we have in store for 2014? And here we are in the midst of the first quarter, and I want to share with you some numbers of that $1 million price range. So let's get started here real quickly. Well, for starters, let's look at the whole market as a whole. Here in Laguna Niguel, currently right now, we have 212 homes actively for sale and 110 in escrow. And what that calculates to is what you always hear, the absorption rate. That means you hear builders, economists talk about it. We have a 60-day supply. And to show you what that means here, when we're about a 1 to 2 to 3 month supply, we call that a seller's market. When we're about 3 to 6 month supply, it's a very neutral market. And when we're at a 6 to 9 month supply plus, that is considered a buyer's market. And we definitely saw that in the years prior here. So when we break down those numbers here at a 6-a-day absorption rate, that's fantastic as a city as a whole. But if we break it down to the $550,000 price range below, let's call that entry level, you can see currently we have 56 homes for sale and 41 in escrow. That price point is really still on fire and driving it, and you can see that's about a month absorption rate there. So we're seeing a lot of activity in that price point. When you take that 550 to $1 million, you can see the numbers kind of creep up a little bit. There's 95 homes currently for sale, 55 in escrow. Now that still takes us to about a good 60-day absorption rate. Now here we're going to be talking about today, and that's $1 million plus price range. Here in Laguna, 62 active homes for sale at $1 million plus, with 15 in escrow. Now what that tells you, that changes drastically. That's about a 4.5 month absorption rate. Now if we take those numbers again, that puts us right in a very neutral market. Now the question I want to leave with, have you take away with is, where do you stand if you have a home for sale or you're thinking of purchasing a home in the $1 million plus price range? And where we stand is this, that people are concerned that in 2014, are they going to lose that appreciation that we saw of the 18% in the last 18 months? No. What has happened is that 18-19% has stayed intact. What has proven that point is there are still some homes that were on the market for about 250 to 260 days, and they still have not sold, and that's because they didn't follow the caution in the marketplace, and they didn't follow the trends that were clearly starting to build and happening. And that is that buyers pulled back a little bit when interest rate kicked up in August 2013, and that's when location, condition, amenities, pricing, and the position in the marketplace you were in and how you competed with the rest of the markets as far as exposure goes, those things really did matter. The good news is this, the trophy properties that are properly carry all those things, properly positioned, properly priced, they are still selling. Not only are they selling, they're still selling at a premium. They're still seeing, in the last 2 years, they're capturing that 20-21% appreciation. The bottom line is this, that with the right strategies, really being in tune, how your home fares in the marketplace, how does it compare, and how is it going to be positioned in the marketplace, I can tell you right now, our clients in the $1 million plus price range are still winning. So again, if this is your first time here, if you have a specific question, be sure to leave that comment or question below. We usually get back to you in about 30 minutes. If you want to keep your pulse on the market and get these videos, be sure to subscribe down below. Until next time, you take care.